evening with your CIGTV news. I'm Edlin Ruiz in for Donna Bush. Financial Services Minister Wayne Panton addressed maritime industry leaders at a very special meeting today. The minister's message was a highlight of the second day of Cayman Maritime Week. Mr. Panton addressed the 21st annual meeting of the Cayman Islands Shipowners Advisory Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have much to celebrate this year because in February, for the 5th year running, the International Chamber of Shipping rated the Cayman Registry as top of the class in its annual flag state performance table. This table encourages ship owners and operators to examine the substance of a flag before registering their vessels, and importantly, it influences flag administrations to make necessary improvements. In particular, it highlights safety of life at sea, marine environment protection, and the provision of decent working and living conditions for seafarers.
The Maritime Authority of the Cayman Islands provides secretariat services to the Council, which by law meets at least once a year. Membership is open to any owner, operator, manager, or demise charter with 2 or more vessels. Each of these must be at least 1,500 gross tonnage and operate internationally while being registered in the Cayman Islands. Also today, the Women's International Shipping and Trading Association held a business luncheon. The group also co-hosted an event with the North American Marine Environment Protection Association. World-renowned artist and marine environmentalist Dr. Guy Harvey was the keynote speaker. Maritime Week activities continue through Wednesday. We will bring you more from that event tomorrow. In other news, government's annual shuttering exercise gets off to an extremely early start tomorrow morning. From 7 a.m. or even before, some 200 Public Works and National Roads Authority employees will gather their vehicles, radios, materials, and tools before heading out on the hurricane preparedness drill. The exercise will see them shutter and protect over 100 government complexes and buildings, including 16 hurricane shelters. Standby generators and shelters in key government buildings will also be started, and cistern water levels will be checked. Once satisfied, inspectors will certify that the facilities are able to be adequately secured. Some statutory authorities will take part in the exercise by securing their own facilities. Members of the public are encouraged to review their own home protection plans at this time. For additional information, please contact the Public Works Department at 949-2547. Members of the public have several weeks longer to have their say on 2 very topical ongoing public consultations. The 2 discussion papers, one entitled Consumer Protection, Entrenching Consumer Supremacy in the Cayman Islands Legislation, and the other called Bullying, Legislation, Policy, or Both, are both available on the Law Reform Commission website. That's www.lawreformcommission.gov.ky. The Consumer Protection paper makes a number of proposals to safeguard consumer interests in matters relating to supplies of goods and services, but also to avoid burdens on reputable businesses. Meanwhile, the bullying paper identifies several issues and raises questions with respect to bullying within the school environment. Members of the public have until the 3rd of June to submit feedback on these issues to the Director of the Law Reform Commission on the 4th floor of the Government Administration Building, or you can email clrc@gov.ky. Finally, the National Children's Festival of the Arts hosts its final concert starting tomorrow. The Cayman Islands' brightest young performers will take the stage at the Family Life Center Wednesday to Friday from 6:30 p.m. They include students who won gold medals in the 2016 festival, the competitive portion of which concluded in April. Admission is $5 for adults and $3 for children. A prize-giving ceremony will take place at 6:30 p.m. at the Family Life Center on Saturday and will include highlight pieces from the festival. As always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune into Radio Cayman's Talk Today show, which is always packed full of exciting guests. I'm Edlin Ruiz. Thank you for watching and have a good evening.